something very rare. You have magic.
Are you still confused with whether to subscribe to Disney Plus? In this video, we're going to take a look at Disney's new video streaming platform called Disney Plus and how it against competitors under the pandemic. We are the group 2. If you enjoyed our video, please hit the like and leave the comment. Now, here we go!
I think everyone has heard of Disney, a multinational media company founded in California in 1923 by Walt Disney and Roy Disney. Initially, Disney started as Disney Brothers Cartoon Studio, which gradually developed into a leading domestic animation film production company. Until 1986, Disney changed its name to the Walt Disney Company. Disney expanded its business scope to opening theme parks and selling peripheral products. In the development process, Disney divides its business into 4 departments. The studio entertainment department is mainly responsible for animation, live-action stage plays, and music. They are Walt Disney Studios, Disney Music Group, and Disney Satirical Group in this department. The second is Parks and Resorts Department. As of now, there are 6 Disney resorts with footprints all over the Americas, Europe, and Asia. In addition to the resorts, also has a cruise company called Disney Cruise Line. The media network department includes Walt Disney Television, Pixar, ESPN, and Marvel Entertainment, responsible for TV station operation and broadcasting. The consumer products department is responsible for the authorization business. There are subsidiaries including Disney Publish Worldwide, Disney Digital Networks, Disney Store, and Disney Plus. Walt Disney said, "We keep moving forward because we are curious. Disney advocates every product has its own story and has strict requirements for every character and performance. They are involved in various industries and have become the most well-known dream kingdom today." So, what impact did the COVID-19 epidemic have on Disney, a stable company? The annual revenue of Disney in 2019 was approximately $69.61 billion United States dollars. But after the COVID-19 outbreak, its annual revenue fell to $65.39 billion United States dollars. The main reason was that Disneyland has no alternative but to suspend operations during the epidemic, which animated films also forced to postpone production. Parks and Resorts Department and the Media Network Department had revenue declines, but at the same time, the streaming video package of Disney, Hulu, ESPN, and Disney Plus have seen revenue growth and soaring subscriber numbers. By expanding Disney Plus to attract the streaming audio-vision platform market, Disney promotes its Hulu and ESPN Plus with a 3-in-1 subscription service. The streaming platform package of Disney is priced similar to its rival Netflix, bringing diversity at low prices and attracting a large number of customers.
Disney Plus is Disney's own streaming platform including 6 iconic brands like Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, National Geographic, and Star. When the COVID-19 pandemic hit shortly after, Disney Plus was scrambling to maintain profits in a time when many theaters were closed or empty. And what makes Disney Plus more attractive is that movies in theaters will be released to the Disney Plus platform after the 45 cinema exclusive period, and Disney Plus users can rewatch the scene that might be missed after a really short period. Voila! Disney Plus time! Enter the PIN code to your account. From new releases to your favorite classics and exclusive originals, you can enjoy more than 1,200 movies and various movies for less than $10 per day in 4K UHD and HDR. Disney Plus also provides multiple parental control functions, such as child user and content rating, for children to filter the content. Instead of the shutdown of the Disney Channel, Disney's strategy of focusing on strong IP has a strong benefit to the rapid expansion of Disney Plus.
what?
It's time for us to subscribe to Disney Plus.
Why? We already have the Disney Channel. Why do we need to subscribe to that?
And haven't you heard the recent news?
Channels Television's breaking news.
Welcome back to the Group 2 channels. As the Walt Disney Company say, that the shut down the 100 traditional TV channels in 2021 as its pivot to the digital-first strategy with Disney Plus at the center of it. So, why the Walt Disney Company shuts down traditional TV channels? Let's have a look. Streaming services have exploded in popularity over the past decade. Traditional network television didn't meet the cost and difficult to meet the expectations of customers. Disney Plus, as a powerful IP giant, apart from the IP and sequels of Disney and its 6 major brands, what other original content and products they're going to launch?
Well, that sounds like a good idea, but
Streaming platform will be a new trend in the future. That's right. Compared to a fixed time of a TV channel, we can see anything we want anytime.
well, you always watch your favorite Disney on TV, so I can watch my favorite Korean drama.
Mom, there are not only Disney content including the Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, National Geographic, and Star. And users can switch their accounts into different devices such as phone, computer, or even iPad. And for various video on Disney Plus, you only have to pay for 270 NT dollar per month. Yeah, there are more and more original Korean dramas on Disney Plus, so you don't need to worry about problem above.
Whoa, it's a really good deal. But I still want to do more research about it.
I will introduce some important points of Disney Plus business model. First of all, we should talk about what the value proposition of Disney Plus. One is to download the video and watch it on the go. The other is to extend Disney IP's original audio visual content, which can let people who like the hero created in Disney comics want to become the members of Disney Plus. Family will use it when get together and for its convenience. From teenage to adults, anyone who can use internet will become a member and enjoy the progress in Disney Plus. There are some ways for people to know about Disney Plus. First is AD, and the second one is from mobile app. Also, you can get information from social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and so on. Next, I will talk about financial orientation, revenue streams. Disney Plus earns money by leaning on a monthly and a yearly subscription. As far as what's the cost structure of Disney Plus, those are platform development, marketing, sales, research and development, general and administrative.
Recently, Disney Plus is really popular. Well, it's really hard for me to make a choice with those streaming platforms. Do you have any good idea?
I got a subscription to Netflix. I subscribe to HBO MAX.
And I am a Apple TV Plus user.
Wow. How much do those streaming platforms need to pay for per month?
I only need to pay 170 NT dollars, and that's really much cheaper than other platforms. And there is a 7-day trial for free. Such a good deal.
Netflix has 3 different plans. Different prices also differentiate the different quality of the image. However, if 4 people buy one plan together, one person only needs to pay for 97.5 NT dollar, which is more cost effective.
I pay 420 NT dollars every month, which is more expensive.
In this way, the Disney Plus seems to be the cheapest one. My roommates and I spent the money for 67.5 NT dollars per person a month. Is there any else special with other streaming platforms?
Netflix has many original series, which means that you can only view it on the Netflix platform, such as Money Heist, which is a Spanish robbery crime series, and there are also Like the Night, which is a Taiwanese TV series. Its works are very rich in content, and there are a lot of series from different countries, so that is very highly diverse.
The reason why HBO attracts me is that it can provide lots of classic movies, such as Casablanca, Gone with the Wind, and so on. Not only that, after launch it, HBO obtained some TV series they can replay and had high ratings from Netflix, such as The Big Bang Theory and Friends. Besides, HBO also has its own original works, such as the famous TV series Game of Thrones.
Apple TV Plus also provides original movies and TV series, such as The Morning Show, This Is Story, and so on. Occasionally, it provides the numbers of series is nowhere near the other two.
Ah, it makes sense. I think I learned a lot about the advantages of those streaming platforms. Let me think about it.
Next, I'm going to be talking about the challenges and future of Disney+. First, let's talk about the challenges. First challenge is to go global. In order to compete with Netflix, Disney must pursue both domestic and international growth. Why? Because the main reason for Netflix growth going forward is on international market, since the potential to attract new subscribers are getting lower in the mature US network. Successful launch in the US alone is not enough. The competition, the streaming industry are on international level. Disney Plus in international markets have the same strong advantages as in the US, which is original content, brand image, and a loyal customer base. The challenges Disney Plus has is to launch across the globe as quick as possible and to maximize customers' enthusiasm for the Disney content. In order to compete directly with Netflix, Disney will need to actively pursue both domestic and international growth. The next challenge is to keep the adults engaged. Disney has a great back catalog in its favor, but will need to notice on the diversity of its content in order to appeal to customers of all ages. The current pandemic is one of the reasons for Disney Plus' success. With many children staying home while parents are working, movie streaming platforms are in trend. Appealing to children is a central part of the plan for Disney Plus. However, it is still important to appeal to all ages, and to widen their target market will guarantee long-term success. A diverse content mix will be important in reaching a broader audience. Another challenge is the lack of content. Disney Plus remains relatively slow in creating new content. Disney Plus has yet to address its biggest problem, which is the lack of regular new content available to subscribers. And Disney is also struggling to find a balance between streaming and cinematic releases. Even with the delays caused by COVID-19, Disney Plus should be able to regularly release more content, but it also needs to be careful not to sacrifice quality over quantity. Next, I'm going to be talking about the future of Disney Plus. The first part is subscribers churn rate. It is estimated that between 2021 until 2024, Disney Plus will churn 333.1 million subscribers. While the cancellation number seems high, churn is about canceling but also potentially adding new services. It is predicted that more subscriptions will be added than cancelled. The second part is network effect. Disney Plus will experience indirect network effects. As more users join Disney Plus and more content is added, the streaming service will get better. In conclusion, with Disney's reputation of making great movies and shows, there is no doubt that Disney Plus will become a great success in the future. This is the end of our video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. Bye!